Welcome, Megan and Conor.
Thank you.
We're so excited to have you at our temporary London White Fox After Hours studio.
How bouge. I love
Excited to
it.
be here.
I know. We feel really far away from you on
I
the
know.
table. We miss
I
you
know.
guys.
We sat together last night. We were so close last night.
I
yapping.
know.
We
We
separated.
yapped.
We yapped.
We
We
yapped.
did.
Last
Last
night
night was
away.
so fun.
It was so cute.
Yeah.
So like you seen the pictures of it.
Yeah.
It
Wait,
literally,
no,
I felt like I was in the Vatican.
It
saw
was
the
a
pictures.
real
It was
girls' dinner.
No, the dinner. I don't
Oh,
know the
yeah,
story.
Yeah, we had a little brand dinner in London last night
Yeah.
and it was gorgeous. Have you
Yeah.
been to Bacchanalia before?
No.
I didn't know.
I was thinking, I was like, I knew straight away when you said it, I hadn't, but I was
Yeah.
like, I'll pretend,
I like to
I'll
say
pretend
that's
to
it.
think.
I feel like it's not really a boys' spot. It's like a girl.
No.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a girl dinner. Girls only.
Girls
It
dinner.
was.
That's what I was going to say. I didn't get the invite.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
been
I'm
great
so
vibes all
sorry.
week. We had Paris.
I know.
Yeah.
We've been everywhere.
We have,
yeah.
We're like, call us Pitbull. We're like Mr.
Living it up.
Worldwide. We are. I
Tell
love
us
it.
about Paris because Connor and I weren't there. So, FOMO.
You would have loved it. It was so fun. Like it was the ultimate girls' trip. Like it was just so vibey. What hotel did we stay in again? What was the name of that?
We
Because that
stayed
was
at
like
the Goman, which was so beautiful. Just really Parisian vibes.
proper Parisian. I had a little
Yeah.
balcony and all. I was like,
Oh.
felt like I was in Ratchet squalling. Do you know what I mean? I was like, it was so good.
So
And then the
good.
Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Ugh!
So fun.
Like honestly, I wanted a boob job after that. I was like,
Yeah.
Everyone was
Is that the
saying
one we
that.
wanted?
no,
Yeah?
we are not. I literally sat down. I was like, thank God I didn't say to Connor, we should go here when we go because we're going back on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I say back. I'm
fun.
going back.
Yeah. I'm going. I've been when I was like 4 or 5, so I am going
Okay,
back.
fair.
Yeah, but
Great
just not
memory.
Really? That was the last time you went?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so close for you guys. I'm actually so
know,
it is
jealous.
so
The
close.
Eurostar is wild.
Mm.
Like I couldn't fathom how we were underwater for a bit. And I was like, I just didn't even know.
I don't like thinking about it too much because it kind
it's
of freaks me
scary.
out a bit.
Yeah.
I feel like we take advantage of how close we are, or we don't take advantage of how close we are to like everything. You know what I mean? Because in
Yeah.
Australia, like you're so far away
Yeah.
from everything, aren't you?
Everything,
Like,
yeah.
yeah. So like, what's
So far.
how far is New Zealand?
It's like 2 hours further from Australia.
See, I always
so-
thought they were literally right
Yeah.
beside each other. Like, yeah.
Well, technically they are compared to everything else in the world
Yeah.
that we're
Yeah.
so far away from. But I've actually never been to New Zealand.
Have you not?
No.
That's crazy.
So
love
it's the
New
same as you
Zealand.
guys. Like
Yeah.
Europe's
I
right
know.
there, but you probably haven't gone to so many places that I
That's
would want to
true,
go
yeah.
to.
I love doing the New Zealand. I'm not gonna do it now, but I'm just saying I love doing the New Zealand accent.
Oh, no, come on. You've been hearing one all
have to do
morning.
it.
So.
No,
Like,
no,
I love to
no,
do
no, no,
it.
because I was like, no, don't ask me, don't ask me, don't ask me. No,
Okay, at the end of the
at
podcast,
the end, because it'll
I'm gonna
throw
come
me
back.
off. It'll throw me off. Yeah.
Australian and New Zealand, and I want to see the
Yeah,
difference.
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
can
yeah,
tell,
fair.
but I always do Australian straight after New Zealand, so
Oh.
you can tell the
Oh,
difference.
okay.
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't think I can tell the difference though.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah.
I think
come on.
Australian's a bit. I feel it's a bit harsher, as in, and I feel like the New Zealand's a bit softer, and they kind of go up and down, like in what they're saying.
That's true.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same as English and Irish to me.
Wait, who's
What do you
who?
think they
I
sound
think
the same?
English are a bit harsher and Irish are a bit more like
Yeah,
Yeah, fair.
rhythmic.
Good
Yeah,
answer.
I see.
Yeah. Irish are better. Sorry, Charlie.
That's okay. I
Round
agree.
numbers.
So, how would you describe life post Villa? Given the tea, what's been going on? It's been crazy.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, it has been crazy, to be honest. I think only the last couple of weeks I'm sort of actually like looking back at what happened, being like, oh my God, like that's
Yeah.
crazy. Or like, and what's been happening over the last month or two. Whereas I feel like for the last 2 months, I've just sort of been like, just riding this wave where I'm like, this is so nuts. Like I'm walking down like some side street in Brighton and people are like, is that Connor? And I'm just like, yeah, it is Connor. You know what I mean?
Who are you?
Yeah.
So many
um,
people came up
yeah.
to you in Paris.
Yeah, which is mad. A lot of them are Irish as well. I was like, what are you doing over here? But even still, like, for them to just spot is crazy.
Yeah. Someone on the stage in Moulin Rouge.
Oh
which
yeah,
is
that was
insane.
crazy. I
No
got a DM
way.
the other night, and a girl was like, "Oh my God, you're at my opening night of Moulin Rouge," and I could feel this girl looking at me, right? And obviously she's boobies out, so I didn't want to be like staring. But I was like, I think she's looking at me, but I didn't want to make it weird, so I kept feeling like looking away. But she had her
Getting
opening
awkward.
night. Yeah, I
Aw.
got it's a bit
Can't
shy,
not
like.
So funny.
Oh,
No,
that's
that's
so
wild.
nice.
Yeah, it's cute. I
Yeah.
love
That
it.
is mad. But yeah, no, it's been nuts. It's been like, I feel like it's maybe like it's different for everyone, but I didn't kind of think too much about after, you know, like what would
Yeah.
happen after.
Mm.
Like I was playing rugby, and it's obviously so different. I know there's been like 1 or 2 rugby players on it before, but like in terms of like being in a big group, like and whatever, like you're just getting like slagging, getting the piss taken out of you and stuff like that. So to do something like that is just so like crazy. So I literally was just got the call, beautiful place with like load of cool people and whatever. So I was just like, why not? And I didn't really think too much about it.
Yeah.
And then now, to be honest, it's probably to my detriment because I would have had a plan then straight
Yeah.
after coming out.
Yeah.
So it would have been, whereas like, but I preferred that because I was actually just like able to be myself then. Because
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to impress anyone or do anything like that wasn't me. So.
And that comes across as well. I feel like you can see the people that are really organic and true to themselves. And that's why people resonate with you guys and are so obsessed with you guys because
Thank you.
you're so just like yourself.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
I also think when
So-
people are just going in just to have fun.
Yeah.
You kind of just want to go in
Because-
just to do the experience. I
yeah.
feel like that really comes across.
Mm.
You don't know as
TV.
well. Like I think it's such a big thing. Like people go in and like if they think, oh, I'm gonna have this lifestyle afterwards, and all, you could be gone in a couple of days. That's how, like my mindset in there. I was like, oh, you could literally be on. And to be fair, I was gone like 3 weeks, so I was like, I wasn't there that long the first time.
Then she was back.
Yeah,
We'll
when I
get
got
there.
back. But like you could be dumped within 24 hours, so like you can't go in with any expectations
Yeah.
either. So it's just
Mhm.
like free holiday,
Yeah.
really.
Back in your
That
own job
was-
on Monday.
That was a worst case scenario for me. Now I know it
Yeah,
happened
it's
to a couple of
terrifying.
people, and look, it's just unfortunate. But like, you make the big move to go on Love Island, everyone knows, like it's all your friends and family, and then you're just back home
Yeah.
2 days later,
yeah.
and then you're just known for that, like you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
it happens, like you know what I mean. But like,
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen.
But you never wanted to be you.
yeah,
like,
like I wasn't when I was in there. It wasn't like I didn't like I don't, and I think the majority of people didn't really think about winning because there's so much going on there. Like you just kind of like and like so many different things to have in your mind. You're not really thinking about winning. But for the first week or two, I was mad to stay just to do the challenges and stuff.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
to
I was like, if I'm
experience it.
here now and I miss the talent show or I miss this or whatever, I'd
Yeah.
be so annoyed. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I feel like that's
You
the
have
full
to
Love
do
Island
it.
experience,
Yeah.
the talent show, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always
all the
feel when I
challenges.
missed the heart rate challenge.
Oh, I would have loved to see you do that.
That was like the
So
one
would
thing
I.
I wanted.
I've seen it.
And maybe after Moulin Rouge, you have a few more moves.
I've learned some new moves.
Yeah.
No,
But that was the one thing I wanted to do so badly, and I missed it. But then I got to do the talent show. And I was
Yeah,
like,
you
that
guys
was
slayed
fun.
the talent
No,
show.
we didn't slay. We did not
Yeah,
slay.
everyone's saying that, like, you know, like that's
We
your
just had a
that's your
giggle, though.
forte though. Forte.
Hey.
Like the musical theater, musicals and stuff
Well, I
like
wouldn't
that.
even class it as musical theatre. It's just High School Musical. It's a different
But it's
ballgame. So I
literally a
sounded
musical.
like a cat being dragged through a bush backwards by its
No, you
back leg.
didn't.
No, it was bad.
No, you didn't sound like I've heard you sound better, but you didn't sound that bad. No, but I
I
have.
had notes, but
No,
There were notes, but
Yeah.
No, since like I've heard you properly sing and you've been better, but it's obviously a bit of a mad situation that like
yeah,
You're
you were
just
just
singing in front of
Troy
people.
Bolton for a bit.
yeah, and like I sang in the villa all the time, but you'd never sang in front of me.
Oh,
so the
so
first when we
embarrassing,
were
really?
rehearsing out of nowhere, she was just like, yeah, and I was just like,
Oh, whoa.
I
It
like,
was so
shit.
awkward because I was like, right, I have to do all I know because we were in the Hideaway Paxton of all places as well. So we just had we had to record in the Google Pixel. One of the producers phones playing the song so we could because he didn't know the words really. And we're just in the Hideaway being like living in my own world. It was so funny though.
I kept messing up.
I know
like-
we were like no, and there was a little mirror on the door and we were performing into the mirror. The two of
Then-
us.
Was any of that filmed?
I don't think so.
I feel like I
yeah.
need
I would
to
love to
see
see
this.
that.
Everything
Yeah.
was filmed, but
Yeah.
it
And
wouldn't
then,
even
and then
get
you were
out.
like, all right, we're ready. And I was, no, one more from the top. And then everything.
5, 6,
Yeah,
7.
yeah. Honestly.
He turned into more of a Ryan than a Troy Bolton then.
Stop.
Come on
That's
now.
so
Come on
funny.
now.
Come on, eh?
Wow, we loved the final result. We think you guys did
Yeah,
great.
Thank
we
you.
thought you said.
Thank you.
I feel like you guys you spent so much time together in the villa and then now you live in separate countries. How's that
Yeah.
going, doing long distance?
It's actually alright to be fair. Do you know what I mean? No,
I was going to say it's heartbreaking, but no, I'm only
It's actually so fine.
No,
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
actually
actually-
great. No, I'm joking. But to be fair, we haven't been apart that long. The longest we've done is literally just now. Is what been 10 days or something.
Yeah, 10, I think it's like 12 days maybe.
Yeah,
That is
Yeah.
a long
And it's
time.
not too far.
it was not too bad. Because we talk all the time, FaceTime and stuff, and then it's
Mm.
when he does come over, we're together for long periods of time, 2 weeks at a time even. So, and then we are making the move though, so it's not for too much longer.
Yes, we've heard
Yay.
some rumors about this.
I was showing everyone the flat at dinner last night. I was like, "This is where we're going."
So I'll be there now. when we go.
I was like, "You can stay over." I think I've offered so many sleepovers.
You're not even there yet.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I love that. Are you excited for the move in together?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's mad though, like, isn't it? Like, isn't because we didn't really know each other, say what, 6 months ago?
I know. So insane.
So yeah, for me, I think that's like insane, but it's also I'm moving to a new country. I know you made the move a few years ago, but
Yeah.
it's like that as well. And I was so cool about it up until recently. Now I'm like, oh my God, like I'm leaving. Like, even though I live 2 hours away from my mom, I'm like, I'm not even in the same country as her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big change.
Yeah, and look, it's so close. I was actually born here as well. You know, so
Oh, in the UK.
yeah, yeah. Well, I
From-
was
or
going to say I'm
England?
from London. No, I'm not from London, but I was born here. My mom lived here for like 13 years, met my dad, and then had me, and then we moved back to Ireland.
So, but he
Ah.
tells a story to like random strangers if he lived in London his whole life. Like,
Yeah,
he's
but-
like, I actually lived here.
Well,
So you were like
it's,
one.
I'm
He's
co-
definitely
it's a
gonna be
full
saying
circle
that.
moment.
Actually, from
He left when he was a baby. Like you definitely
It's
don't remember. And
too.
he's like,
It's a
good to
full
be home."
circle moment, really, for me. I'm coming back, really, to where my roots. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah, I think you're gonna thrive here.
Yeah, I feel like you
Yeah.
suit London.
yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. Well, I've actually got Australia. A lot of people say to me that I would suit Australia.
That's just because you're Irish. I feel like a lot of Irish people.
Yeah.
live in
So
Australia.
many Irish
There's-
in
Yeah.
Yeah,
Australia.
lot.
maybe. Yeah, but like also there's like the fitness and stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the early
Yeah,
morning.
come.
Yeah.
You guys should come and live in
I'd-
Australia.
Beach culture.
I'd love that stuff like in the
Yeah.
mornings and stuff like. I've seen they're doing like raves in the morning for like run clubs and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
I've
crazy.
been seeing that recently. I
Yeah,
don't know
that's
about
mad.
that.
No, I don't know
I-
about
That's
that
a
at
step
all.
too far.
This one's a little bit wild. I saw like a coffee rave. Like it was at a
Mm.
cafe, and everyone's there like raving. It was like 9 a.m. and everyone's just drinking like.
Mm.
I
Americano.
can't.
That's
Everyone's
I
highly
can't
caffeinated.
I
rave.
would go to just laugh because that is hilarious. What do you mean there's a rave at a
But
coffee
it
shop?
was like drum and bass, and everyone was like really going
Oh, no.
for it, and it was
Drum and
like
bass.
9
Imagine
a.m.,
doing that
yeah.
sober. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
No.
Okay, so we're excited for the move to London, maybe Australia in the future.
Yeah.
We'll see. That is crazy that you guys like literally didn't know each other 6 months
know.
ago and now. Like imagine if you told yourselves back then that
And
you'd
you
be
were
like
stalking me
living
for, like,
together.
4 years.
No, I talked to you for like a week 4 years ago.
Yeah, actually, we need to talk about this.
You did that on purpose, like.
I'm like, when
I
you
would
knew who
never
I
live that down,
was,
yeah.
I didn't know who you were.
Yeah, talk us through. So did you manifest Megan? You really grafted.
Yeah. No, well, like, do you want me to say just what happened? Like,
Yeah,
I was in, like,
yeah,
I was
yeah.
on, I think I was on TikTok, and I seen one of her videos, and I just commented on it, saying this is really cool.
Fire emoji.
That's one for the grandkids.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
was-
We'll frame that.
I was throwing
Wedding
flames.
vows.
I was throwing flames, and then yeah, and then Then I was like, okay, I'll follow her on Insta, and then she didn't follow me back, and
Ooh,
then
Ouch.
yeah, but like, look, you win some, you lose some, like. So then,
Yeah.
you know, I took it on the chin, and then I seen that she like had a fella, I think, or something like that. So then I unfollowed her, and that was it. That was in like
Respectful move, really.
yeah,
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 I like that.
and that was
flag.
in like 2020 or maybe 2021, and that was it. That was like the only communication, or not even communication, but like the only connection
One-sided
between us.
communication.
Yeah, and then obviously I came into the villa. I wasn't meant to be an OG because someone was in and then they got pulled out. So I was actually at a festival for 2 days, and then they were like in the morning, yeah, can you fly over? And I was
Oh my
like, "What?"
god.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah, it wasn't good. But so then I think the lineup got announced on the Monday, and I was flying on the Tuesday morning, so I actually could see everyone. I saw everyone, whereas like, and the OGs normally like they're meeting each other for the first time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'd seen everyone.
You played it off so well.
Right. Yeah, you got
yeah,
lucky.
yeah. But to be fair, like, it's not like I like. To be fair, I'm quite laid back, so I didn't actually even like look at, like, I just looked at their faces and that was it. I didn't look up anything about them. Didn't really go through their instas. Like, just had a quick look and that was it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then when I saw Megan, I was just like, how do I know her face? Like, I've definitely seen her before, and I was just like, this is
In
crazy.
dreams.
Yeah, this is on TikTok, but
Same thing.
Okay, yeah.
but yeah, so then I looked up and I was like, oh my god, like there was a few photos liked from like a few years before I was on, like, but I said it to her on I said it to her on the first day though, like,
You-
as in, yeah, because
yeah,
it
yeah.
it'd be weird if I didn't, and like.
Yeah.
It would be a bit
Yeah,
sus. if
so
you
I literally
didn't-
said it to her on the first day. I was like,
Yeah.
you know, I followed you on Insta before, and she was like, no way, you should have texted me. I was like, you didn't even follow me back. Why would I text you?
You weren't giving me the green flags.
No.
You still
Yeah.
followed me on TikTok when I came out.
Did I? Yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't really like look at who I follow on TikTok.
Yeah,
I
I followed you
didn't.
back, and then I was looking at all his friends only while he's still in the villa. I was like,
I love that. Okay, so back to now. What was your first like proper date after leaving the villa?
Was it
Was
that
it in
restaurant?
Brighton?
Was it that
Brighton? Am I
restaurant?
right?
Yeah,
Brighton?
when you were wearing the white. and I
Oh,
was
you were.
wearing the-
Oh,
think it was White
that's
Fox, actually.
cute.
I was. I'm both wearing white
yeah,
fox.
yeah. I
Aw.
think that was it.
Yeah, we went
Just
for
went for food.
steak.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just went for steak.
it's cute.
Yeah, was
Yeah,
it
it was
It was
weird?
really
mad though because we were
low-key.
sitting
Oh,
on
yeah.
like the window, or like was there even, or we
It
kind
was
of
like an open window kind of thing because it was still summer, so we were like sat like where the open window was, and everyone walking by could like
yeah,
see
everyone
us.
was just stopping staring at
Oh
us.
my
and
god!
we were
But like people were asking us for pictures and all, and we're like half sitting down with the dinner.
yeah, you have like a fork in your mouth, and you're
You're
just
like,
like,
"Hi."
That's
It
so
was
crazy.
mad, It was
Wild.
crazy. Yeah, it
that
was cute. It was
yeah,
like
that was it.
chilled.
Really.
It was
yeah,
not
yeah.
crazy.
And
We
you've had
weren't-
many
Yeah.
date nights since.
yeah.
Yeah, we've had a few, to be honest, but like because we're always sort of on the go, like you end up just eating out
Yeah.
anyway, like you know what I mean. So like
Yeah.
we could get lunch after this, and I suppose you could like that's like a little date, but they're not really like pre-planned.
Yeah.
Like we're going on a date.
Yeah.
You know, we're there, and we're like, oh shit, this is actually a date. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you kind of skip the dating stage when
Yeah.
you're in Love
Yeah.
Island because you come out and you're
Yeah.
like, well, we just like live together.
Yeah. We've been sleeping together for the last like
Yeah.
2-3 weeks. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Literally.
Oh, but how would you say your relationship has changed since coming out of the villa?
I think like it's just funny that you have to deal with like normal things like doing your washing and all because like obviously all that gets done. So
Mm.
it's like I think when we're spending time together, like say in my flat in Brighton, it's like oh I have to like do the dishes or like clean up and stuff like that. Like we're in the villa, that all that kind of gets done for you. So it's seeing them in that kind of environment, which I think is really funny. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
folding and ironing
real
your
life.
clothes, like I'm like, what are you doing? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
It's just
think
rude.
I think it's like it's so different.
Yeah.
Like as in like not in like a worse way, like different, be like, oh, like it was so different like in the villa, like but like it's just so different because yeah, similar enough, like you're seeing people in different environments and like obviously people are different in different environments, you know what I mean? And like it's just interesting to see like the whole other side of the person that you kind of have been speaking to. So yeah, no, it's cool. Like it's nice, and you just can't continually like finding out more about each other and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're gonna find out a lot when we're living together.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you most excited about with living together?
Oh, I don't know.
Or is there anything
I'm
you're worried
excited.
about?
No, there's a gym downstairs and
Oh, so
thing,
good.
so I'm like, grand, you can tell me what to do because I am clueless. I'm like excited for that PT
Mm.
sesh.
yeah,
I'm
Bring
great
that,
probably-
day
it'll be
for
so
life.
annoying.
Just not having to go back and forth.
Yeah,
I'm
the
flying like
travelling.
every week.
Mm,
Which is like at the start I was just like, oh, it's only Ireland, England, like it's only like an hour or whatever, but it's like a 4 or 5 hour ordeal, everything
Yeah.
all together, you know what I mean? And
The
then like
airport.
yeah, and me and airports just we're not
you're
really
far
we're
from
kind of
between
beefing at
us.
the moment.
Really?
So, yeah, so like I've just always get like my flights is always delayed, like
So is
like
mine.
2
lately.
hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, and do you know what? Because I never actually really have to. It's always on the way back to Ireland, so I never have to be anywhere at any time. So I can just chill. But like, it's still annoying. Like, and even this morning, like I remember I was saying that I only woke up because the guy who was meant to collect my car called me. Like I slept 45 minutes past my alarm.
So yeah, I feel like that one could have been your problem.
yeah. That's probably my fault. to be
He's
honest.
one of the luckiest people I've ever met. Like, do you know when things just happen for people just naturally? Like,
Yeah.
you're like that. But when it comes to airports, I don't want to be near you in an airport. 'cause
Really?
It's bad.
But like,
You're like
Cursed.
cursed.
it adds a bit of fun to it. Like, you know what I mean?
That stresses me out.
I
though.
love a
Yeah.
delay.
Yeah, because I always get there in the end. Like, yeah.
Yeah, true.
I love my plans being fucked up.
No, it always works out. I feel like you can't be too stressed in an airport because
Yeah.
the chance that you're going to miss your flight is very slim.
Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah,
work
they'll
out.
wait.
Yeah.
They don't know it.
Exactly. They even called my name one time. Being
Really?
Like, can Connor Phillips come to gate 1? And I was
Yeah,
like,
well-
cheers, lads.
When we flew here, they called our phones. They were like, "Where are
What?
you? Like, we're about to take off right now."
They called
and
your
I'm an
phones?
airport. I'm an airport dad, so I was
Yeah.
like, "We gotta get to the gate right now."
What? They called your phones?
Yeah, they were
That's
like, "We're
mad.
about to shut the gate.
crazy.
Like, where are you?"
I've never heard of an
Yeah.
airport using like the phone. To
Yeah,
call.
no,
Like,
they
normally
rang,
it's like
like,
an email or
yeah,
something. That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
God, did you
I'm
make
like,
it?
who's
Well,
this?
obviously
Imagine if we
did.
didn't answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, wrong
Bye.
number.
That's
Wha-
hilarious.
What would you say is something that you've like learnt about each other since coming into real life, seeing each other in different contexts?
Go on, you can go first.
I don't know. I feel like you're more housewife than I expected. Like you're way better at like doing chores and things like that.
What chores do I do?
I don't know, but I feel like you're quite organized. Like I didn't realize you'd be like in the village. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Cause in the
You
film-
were so laid back that I was like, he's gonna like stress me out like on the outside, you know what I mean? But you were actually quite like, no, we have to leave now, we have to be here, like. So I'm like,
Ah,
oh,
that's good.
Okay, Kris Jenner.
yeah, it's,
That was responsible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like that. I'm like, it's hot.
yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna defend myself here, but you think it's hot, so I don't need to defend myself. So I'm just gonna say, but yeah, in the villa because we don't have any of that to worry about.
Yeah,
So
true.
like I can be the most like my biggest problem was or like my biggest thought was like who am I chatting to or who are we gonna gossip about or like whatever.
Yeah.
So like you don't like obviously I was really laid back and I probably am laid back in terms of like for example when I'm in the airport like you know I don't really mind if I'm late or get delayed or like whatever but yeah I don't think I've done too many chores like I still can't really do the sheets like and stuff like
You tried. I'm like, oh. That's
And that's all that matters.
Exactly. I'm like, oh.
my duvet at home is like
Oh my
so
God, you got me to
messed
do it.
up like yeah
I was
it's-
like, how did you sleep with this? The thing was like inside out, but like all the wrong way. I was like, what's going on here?
That's where you step in.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Okay, we need to talk about the iconic White Fox brand trip that you came in straight from the villa, bags packed.
That was insane. I was like, I didn't know what to expect whatsoever. Like, I'm so glad Lima was there as well because,
Yeah.
like, it was just one of the girls, you know what I mean? But I was like,
So
crazy.
iconic.
So
I love it.
hilarious that I was just like, literally, I think it was like a week later or something. I got the call and I was like, still tanned, ready to go. Thank you. Like,
Let's do it. Why not?
yeah, literally in Ibiza with Wi-Fi. 'Cause this is not like happening. I'm not going back. And then I went home. I was like a week went by. I was like, yeah, no, there's only 2 weeks left. And then randomly I got a call. I was like, what the hell? Literally flew the next day.
That's insane.
know. I
What were
went
you
in the next day.
thinking? What was going through your head?
I didn't know if I wanted to do it or not, to be honest with you, because I was kind of like, oh, first time was a bit rough. So I didn't know if I wanted to like go through that again. And my mom was like, no, please, like begging me not to do it. And I was like, sorry, mom, I am.
Did you kind of have a plan
Have to.
going in the second time, like taking what you learned from the first time round?
Yeah, just to kind of shut up a bit, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that didn't really work out for me the best in the forcing. But I was like, I knew how different it had, like, not how different it had come across, but it is, like, obviously very dramatic on telly. And I'm like, oh, God, that, like, even me watching myself, I was like, oh, what's going to happen next? Like, no, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
But, so I was just like, I haven't been here, so, like, let me just, like, take it in, free holiday. Like, know what I'm here for.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and it was such a different vibe. Like, it was literally a couples all inclusive the second time round. Like, everyone was chilled out to the max. Like, there was like barely any drama to the point where I was like, I felt like we just had challenges and stuff thrown at us like
Yeah.
every day. Like, there was a day where we had like 3 challenges in one day, wasn't there?
I can't even remember that. to be
We
honest.
did like
Blocked it out.
Yeah.
no, well, I don't think it was 3, but we had like no, it wasn't talent show. It was like the No Me No You. It was the 2 chalkboard ones. They were in the same day.
Oh, were they?
But I don't think they were in the same episode on the telly, like. But it's because we had
Oh.
nothing on to do. Like, no one was scrapping or
Yeah.
anything. Where the first time, it was like free for all.
It's actually so mad. Like, there's like different eras for me because I was in there for like more or less 8 weeks. So like I lived through it all. Like there's so many like different eras. Like the first era is like when we were
Era's
first
sore.
there, when like everyone's just going crazy, running around. Like I might get pulled for a chat, and then I've just sat down, and the girl who I was speaking to might pull me back, and
Yeah,
it's just
crazy.
nuts. Like
Yeah.
it's so funny.
So funny.
And like everyone's just running around, and then like second era, then for me anyway, it was sort of like when you left because like it was kind of like what is going on, like it's crazy, like you know what I mean. I was in 4 couples in 1 week. It was nuts, but like you know, and it was just, but it wasn't even enjoyable, like because like you see everyone else progressing in their couples, and I'm just like, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
then there was a stage where there was 20 of us in the villa, like
I'm
which
so
was
glad I wasn't there for
crazy
that.
because like there's only 14 beds. So
That's
like I was sleeping
insane.
in the beach hut, me and Cash were sleeping in the beach hut, and then I was sleeping outside one night, and it was crazy. And then the last stage then was like when everyone was like, there was no real challenges, no one was really beefing, everyone was coupled off. It was like so weird, like it was like literally
Literally.
like we all went on holidays together as couples. Like it was crazy.
So nice. I know. I feel
Yeah.
like it really mellowed out in
It
the end of
did.
your season.
Mm.
The first
Yeah.
part was chaotic.
Wild. But I went from that to then the whole like opposite.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
I
you
didn't
missed
have the
the
middle
middle
bit.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
so I literally went from one extreme to the other, and I was like, "What is going on?" Like
Yeah,
in the mornings,
that's
I'm like,
mad.
"Yay, morning, everyone!" Everyone would be like,
Yeah. At the, yeah, at
Okay,
the
I'll
end,
shut up
everyone
now.
was just like, we've been
Everyone
here
was
for
like
too long.
shells of
we've had
themselves.
enough.
Just wait.
Yeah.
But like even the like when we left, like we were both like, I'm actually not happy to leave, but like, yeah, okay, cool. You know,
We
well, for
left
me,
it at- we left it at
Yeah.
night
for
time
me
as well.
anyway, I was just like, I sailed through the first 6 weeks. I was having so much crack, like, and I was literally watching everyone else in having meltdowns, and I was just like, okay, that's shit, but like, I haven't had to face anything crazy.
Yeah.
Other than like when she left. But then the last week or two, it was just like, oh, this is a bit mad, like, you know what I mean? And then like, yeah, when we left, like that morning, I think we'd about like,
Oh, you were fuming.
yeah, like we did. I'm actually so reasonable, like.
You were fuming.
Before I'm
actually
about to
so
say something unreasonable, but no.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, we just got up, like we were woken up, and then we were like, okay, guys, we're gone to the market. Like that time when we went to the market buying things and stuff, like we like couldn't shower, couldn't eat. So I was a bit cranky, like, you know, we all were like, and then we came back and all the girls were like, we had a spa day and everything, and I was just like, oh my god. And then that night, we had to buy our own food and cook it for the girls, like 6 of us in like that tiny little kitchen. We had
Yeah.
like 20 minutes. Everyone was running around, like, and it was just like, yeah, it was just stress, like, so yeah.
Overstimulated.
But in fairness, the boys, like, every night when the girls are getting ready, so sometimes we'd have like fucking, oh sorry, am I out of course?
Yeah.
We'd have like 3 hours to get ready, and like I got ready quick enough, so I'd just be sat there on them awkward chairs in the dressing room, and like, you were having naps and all.
Yeah, we'd sleep, but like,
That was the one day we got a treat.
yeah,
The
no.
one day. Like, I didn't even have I think I had a total of like 4 hot showers.
You got to
all the time I was
sleep
there.
in, because
What?
you got to sleep in there a few times in
What, on the down
in
days?
bedrooms. Yeah, no, but even like during the day sometimes. Meg would be asleep in there the whole time, or Alima.
Alima slept always.
But that's because you had a makeup room.
Yeah, so we weren't allowed in the bedroom.
Oh yeah, I know, because
But
you had
yous
a
were having
makeup-
naps every day. The point is, yous had naps every day. We had a couple of days where we had naps. There's no middle ground here.
You were chilling.
You were chilling. So we got a nice day.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And did you have any kind of inkling that Meg might come back in?
We're plotting it.
No, I wouldn't say I was.
Manifesting it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
You've got some strong powers
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah. I think when she first left, it was like everyone was shocked. So I was like, "This is crazy," because no one expected it. So everyone was like, "Okay, anyone can leave now." Then I was in like loads of couples in like straight after, and like it wasn't great. So I was sort of like, "Okay, I'm still here." So like I haven't been making a connection with anyone, but I'm still here. So I must be here for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, so no, like no, I wasn't thinking that, but like that thought did cross my head a few times, like being like, okay, yeah. And it was like, it was really shit because the day after you left, it was like the heart rate challenge. So I was just like,
I'm so upset.
so yeah. And then I think the next day was like Snog, Marry, Pie. So everyone's like, has their person that they're doing it towards, like, you know what I mean? And I was just kind of like, I didn't really. So, but yeah, I was kind of like speaking about her all the time, kind of being like, this will be
Manifest the voice
really,
of God.
Yeah,
this
putting
will
it
be
out.
a really good plot. But I, even in all the couples, like I still had this on, like this bracelet that I gave.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I got away with that.
So
But-
I came
that's
back in, like,
nice.
they never showed it, but I had to chat to all the Casa boys that I hadn't met as well, like, as a bombshell, but like, obviously I was going to get with him anyways. I was wearing the bracelet, and every single one of them said to me, we got upgraded ones now, it's not that I've taken it off. But everyone was like, you're chatting to me and you're still wearing this bracelet. I was like, what? I was like, obviously it's quite
What?
obvious. You do get away with it. You were 9 couples.
yeah, no, I just
9 couples.
Yeah. He holds
That
the
is
record in the
wild.
whole of Love Island for the
Stop.
most couples.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Well, at least
Damn,
he knows
you were
for
making
sure
moves.
now.
But
Yeah.
it's
He made
crazy.
the right
But like,
decision.
yeah, but I feel like there's ways to go about it as well. I feel like I'm at least civil, if not friends, with all those girls,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
which is like quite tough to do, I suppose. Like in that weird scenario, like, you know what I mean. But yeah, like there's ways to do it. I feel I tried to be as respectful, like as I could, you know. But in those situations, like if you want to follow or like do anything for yourself, inevitably someone else is going to be getting the wrong side
Yeah.
of it. So
Yeah.
it's just a tough, a kind of tough position to be in.
Yeah, I feel like it is. The whole of Love Island is like you're going to be hurting feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to.
Yeah.
Like, not that it has to happen, but like it's always going to happen.
Yeah.
Because someone's going to be buzzing and someone's going to be crying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. And I
gotcha.
feel like especially for the girls, there's that whole like girl mentality.
Yeah.
But you're also in there to find a connection. So
Mm.
you probably wouldn't act the way that you would in real life, but it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that's
for
what it's
sure.
about.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
you also would be faced with like multiple triangles in real life. Like I've never been in that situation before. So I was like, ugh. Like when have I been like speaking to like two boys that live together at the same time? Do you know what I mean?
All under the
That's
same
wild.
roof.
That's actually unhinged.
It is mad because like even like you could like really like someone. Well, I suppose in my case, and I'm like looking at the girl you like go into bed with someone else every night
My
for
God.
like weeks. It's so
The
weird.
airbeds
I would be
always across
livid.
each other.
It's so weird. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I was livid. Like,
Yeah.
but I have to play it
So
cool. Like,
But they do that on purpose. They need to put your bed next to the person you like or across, so you'd have to say it all the time.
That's
so
and hear it.
sneaky.
but it's also like you're livid or like but you're in bed with someone else. So like you kind of have to be respectful. You can't
Yeah.
be like, oh,
Yeah.
what's going on over there? Like, you know what I mean? And she's like, what? Like, you know, so
Wow, they really toy with your feelings.
yeah, it's
don't
just,
they?
it's just
Yeah.
really
Crazy.
mad. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's like I thought it was really enjoyable.
Yeah,
The whole
Yeah.
experience. Like I actually loved every second of it. Now there was a few like it was highs and lows, but like I was just like appreciating where I was. I was like, this is so crazy.
Oh, that's
Because-
so nice.
Yeah, because like we don't see you kind of you forget that it's like going out to TV and there's being music added into making
It's
it.
hilarious.
Music is
It's
so
so
fun.
But the
funny.
cuts and everything like that. So like there's so much going on and so much to think about like that. Like I was just like,
Mhm.
you know what? Just leave that until we come out and just actually just
Yeah.
have as much fun as possible. Yeah, so it was
Yeah,
really
I
glad.
love
I thought it was a really good experience.
Yeah.
That's so good. Were you thinking about it more in the beginning, like being filmed, and then you kind of forgot about it?
Definitely.
Yeah, because
Definitely.
it's so weird, like the cameras, because you think they're not going to be like seeing, like they're literally, and they're quite low down as well. Like, so they're like in your face, and you're like, oh, when you walk in, you're like, that's kind of scary. And then there's ones in the garden, they look like little wallies. Like, and they just like, say if you are
Really?
talking over there, they literally go like
Yeah.
around, and then you're like really conscious of what you're
It's
saying.
so
You're like,
funny,
"Hi."
yeah. Like you'll just like sit down and like you're already nervous enough. Like, you know, you could have been building up to this chat for a few days. Like,
I love that.
I feel like that would make me spiral, just knowing
Oh.
that, yeah, these cameras are just
Yeah.
constantly watching.
Do you feel like anything was cut that you thought would be included in it? Have you guys watched the whole season?
I've
no,
watched
I haven't really
a fair
watched
bit.
any of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
I
I
don't
feel
want to watch it.
yeah, no, do you know what it is? I feel like it definitely was because from my like what I'm doing on social media now, everyone is just like, I didn't see this side of Connor in the villa. Whereas like this is the way that I've always been. And if you ask anyone in the villa, they'd be like, yeah, like that's the way he always is. But everyone is just like, oh my God, like you're so different. Like, you know, I really prefer this side of you and like
Yeah.
whatever. So I was just like, what were they showing? Like,
Yeah.
what were you showing, guys?
Maybe
guess-
it's best not to know.
yeah, I
just
know, yeah,
drama,
because I'm gonna be
though.
like, I don't really like myself either.
Yeah. No, but they record the drama. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what it's
Yeah.
for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I wasn't in much drama, so that's like probably why.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, for sure. I guess they film so much and they can only show like what an
Yeah.
hour
Yeah.
of like everyone.
And
so
everyone
Yeah.
was wild in our season as well.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm sure they have so much stuff that they just giggle at. Like, I'd love to have it all back and just watch it all. Like,
imagine that'd be
Imagine.
crazy.
You do, don't know?
no, but I mean, like, all of it.
Oh,
Like,
like,
unedited.
oh,
Just
like
watch it
There's,
for
like,
8
so
weeks
many moments.
straight.
2 months
Yeah.
of a
I'll
2
get
month
through it
movie.
eventually. Yeah.
Terrifying. What was your favorite moment from the season?
I think when I came back in, like, that was definitely up there because your face was hilarious.
Yeah, that was nuts.
What was
Oh.
going through your head when you saw her?
Honestly, that was probably the craziest 24 hours of my life. Which
mad
is
day.
like, yeah, because like I was with Shakira at the time and like obviously things weren't going as well as they could have been. And then we had literally just spoken, like, and Shakira was like, yeah, look, I don't think this is gonna work. And firstly, because obviously we're good friends as well, so I was just like, initially in my head, I'm like really annoyed, like and angry, like, and you know, but I was like, okay, I have to compose myself. Like, she's a nice person. She's not doing this to like whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm really happy that how I handled it. Because if I'd have been like going crazy or whatever, and next thing I went that, it just would have been awkward. So I was just like,
yeah.
so I was just like, look, cool, you do what you got to do and whatever. And then I never kind of, she was a bit worried then. She was like, okay, the friendship's going to be gone. Then next thing I was like, okay, look, I'm going to leave to like the boys. I was like, I'm going to leave because there was only 2 weeks left.
Oh,
And, like,
really?
There was only 2 weeks left. And like, that was the strongest connection I'd had. And there was no one else in the villa who I had any sort of connection with. And like I didn't think anyone would be coming in the last 2 weeks because it was like very like kind of lovey dovey and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Shit
was
on
literally
our
like to the
ideas.
boys like I'm gonna leave, and then like they just wouldn't open the bedroom door, and they were just like sit down, and then I was just like, guys, I'm visibly like, you know, I just not that I'm gonna leave, but I kind of want just to get out, and they were just like, because obviously she was sitting outside, so they were, and the boys in Casa, the Casa boys, like it was actually them I was chatting to, and they were like, look, just relax, like sit down, you don't know what's around the corner. Next thing was like a text, it was like, Connor, you're going on a date. So even at then, I was just like, look, if it's a nice girl, we'll have a nice date, but I'm not going to build anything in the next 2 weeks, like, you know what I mean? So that's be strong enough or half as strong as anything anyone else has. So then I went outside, and it was me and Angel, we were both going on the dates, and she was just like, if you were to like picture the person out there now, who would it be? And I was just like, short, brunette, and I literally like, it was crazy. And then I walked out, and I was just like, no way.
Your reaction was
It
iconic.
was crazy, yeah. And obviously then I didn't even see that Blue was there. Like he was sitting there, I just walked straight past him. Like,
Get out of my way.
15 minutes into it, I was just like, is that Blue? Yeah, so it was, yeah, it was mad. But it's crazy situation as well though, because you basically go from one relationship to another relationship without ever having been single, which is like crazy. You know, and like, cause I was like quite close with Shakira as in friends, but then obviously Megan, then like so much happened before. In my head, for the first like day or two, I was just a bit frazzled. Like I was just like, this is like really crazy. Like, you know, what's going on? And then eventually, yeah, like as we started talking, it was just like, okay, this is obviously what I want to do. Like, so it was a win-win for everyone.
Yeah.
You walked out swimming.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It did,
Yeah. Yeah.
And you were just chilling, like, yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because she didn't know that me and Shakira had that chat. So she
Oh.
thought
I
that
hadn't seen any.
she
Oh,
thought that me and
yeah.
Shakira
In
were
real
like
time.
flying,
Yeah.
and she was gonna have to come in
Yeah.
and like, you know.
Yeah, what did you
Step on
think?
her
Were you
toes.
ready
Yeah, I
to
said
I
it's
was
like
wrong,
nervous
break them up?
I'd seen I stopped watching at that point because I was like getting upset and all of them. But I'd seen clips on TikTok and used to like apparently like according to TikTok about flying. I was like, I'm going in here. I'm like, right, I could get pied, and that's fine. I'll just get the first jet to home. I was like, I'll enjoy my couple of days and off I go. But then because I went and I was like, it's just a bit mad. Like it was trying to like lay on thick, being like, yeah, can't believe you've been in so many couples. And then you were like, listen to this, and I was like, brilliant, excellent, get me in there now.
But I clocked straight away though on the date that she was wearing the bracelet. Like, so I was like, are you here for me? And she was
no.
like, nah. And I was just like,
No.
what's? I was like, what's on
Walk
your
of jam
wrist?
person.
She was like, what?
I saw right through you.
Oh, but it was meant to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Worked out.
What was the most challenging part about the whole experience?
Oh, the shower situation.
The showers is not what I thought you were going to say.
Oh, I feel like with us, we never had anything like crazy to do with. Like I think because we had the little
No,
break.
are you asking as a couple
Yeah,
or just
or
in
like in
general?
Just in
Yeah, just in
general.
general. Yeah, yeah.
Showers.
I think it's obviously just having nowhere to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like
No
you
escape.
have like if something like happens that like it could be embarrassing, it could like anger you, it could be
Yeah.
whatever.
There's cameras everywhere.
Normally you could like, you know, okay, I'm going home for a day. I'm going home for a week. I'm going for a walk. I'm going to the gym, or whatever. Whereas when something happens there, firstly you're gonna tell your friends like in there. Then secondly, you get asked like you have to talk about it before you go out, and then you're talking about it like so you're just talking about it everywhere. So you can't really get away from it. Or
Yeah.
say like if say you're with a girl, like no, not talking in any situation in particular, but like if you are with a girl or a girl's with a guy and they are like doing their thing, you can't get away from it. Like it's in front of you. They're going to bed in front of you. Like they're kissing and challenges in front of you. So it's just like you're stuck. That's like probably the
That's
toughest
true.
thing. Even though like you just get
Way
used
better
to
than the
it.
shower answer.
Hey, the showers looked pretty bad too.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was the no hot water. If you weren't the first two in the shower, you had a cold shower. I felt like I was in prison.
But it
It was
was
like a
really
glam
hot
prison.
though, right?
It was sweating outside, but then inside was like aircon to bits. So like if you had a cold shower, you'd come out to like, and like obviously everyone packs like really small pajamas. So I
Yeah.
was like, girls, I haven't even got long trousers on. Like I'm freezing.
Get the ugly pajamas.
Please.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Yeah, just review it.
That's so funny. Yeah, I feel like Love Island is like forced therapy. Like you just have to have the conversations
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah.
100%. I think I definitely grew. I grew a lot as a person.
Yeah.
Um,
That's nice.
yeah, I feel like I would have been. I don't know. I just would have been always a bit of a. I am a messer still, like, you know, I'm a bit of a messer and joker, but like, I can kind of think about things differently now. I can see it from different situations, and I can
Yeah.
see what's going on. I think I'm good at like because you're in those so many of those situations, or if you're not in them, you're getting told about them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So you just
100%.
kind of you turn into
Yeah,
a bit of a
that's
pro
so
at like
true.
dealing with
Yeah.
things. Like,
I think the situations are analysed so much too. You kind of have to reflect on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn things that like, oh, I actually didn't realise that I did that, or you learn so much
You
about
literally
yourself
learn
because
so much
you have a
about
mirror
yourself.
right up in front of your
Yeah.
face of
Yeah,
every,
that's so
every
true.
action you
Mad.
do, everything you say.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's mad.
We got deep.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
The new Connor.
I know.
When do you feel like you realized that there was real chemistry between you both?
Oh.
Um,
I fancied you from day one, so I know. I was like, fuck. But they never showed any of that.
Connor's like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You've been waiting for his chance ever since.
I don't know. That's actually a weird question because
Oh, I've got an answer.
I would say when I had to do a challenge and I had to kiss everyone, and it was like I think it was on like the third day, I think, and I had to kiss everyone, and she was obviously doing her thing in her couple. They're going quite well. I was like, me and Helena, I think we're in like sort of we're like
So funny that you
friend.
were Helena.
Yeah, I
It
know,
was like
yeah.
years ago.
We're like friends vibes. So I was like, perfect. I can just this is my love island journey starting now.
Yeah.
So I went to I don't even know if it was there, but I went around to everyone, and I think it was
I
like
think it was.
Alima. We just like had a little peck because like we were kind of on friends, and then Meg was obviously with Dee, so we just had a little peck, and then she was doing her thing in her couple, so I was kind of like, do I go in or not? Like, even though I
I said,
really
no,
wanted
come
to.
here.
She just grabbed me, and I was like, okay.
Because in my head, I thought this is my opportunity as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's challenge, I can lips here. Like, but I think for me, definitely a kiss on the terrace, the infamous kiss on the terrace.
Mm,
I like, because after we had that kiss, I was like, oh, I'm in trouble here. Like,
Yeah,
it's gonna go
there's
tits up
something
from here,
here.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
I love that.
And would you say there's anything that you feel like people kind of misunderstood about you guys when you're in there?
I feel like a lot of our, like, maybe both of us, because you say you got the comments on TikTok as well, like our jokey side, like I feel like we're so unserious, the two of us. And I think because you're put in very serious situations, like for the dramatic side thing, like you didn't get to see us like having that much of a laugh. And because I get comments on TikTok and I'll be like, wait, you're actually funny. I'm like, what do you mean, wait?
Actually?
Huh? Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I feel like if that was shown more, like I'd feel better about it. Do you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah, it's just like if you're not best friends, people automatically think that you're not.
Mm.
And
You
like
hate each
even
other.
yeah, like
Yeah.
Cash was in Ireland there like 2 days ago, and I met up with him and we put up a few videos, and everyone was like, "Wait, I didn't know you were friends." And I was like, "That's crazy," because for the
You're
last
right,
4
like-
weeks, we're just with each other all the time,
Yeah.
dancing constantly, whatever. And
Yeah.
everyone's like, "Wait." So it's just like those things that like you don't really know the opinion that people have of you because, well, let's be fair, I could just watch it and I'd know. But
Yeah.
like,
but there is a narrative they follow. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
Like it is
exactly.
a storyline at the end of the day, and if
Yeah.
that doesn't fit in, it doesn't. But it's just like I'd
So
like for it
much
to be
good
shown-
stuff
yeah.
they're missing out on.
I
It is-
know.
I think
Exactly,
like
yeah.
everyone's personalities though. Like I feel like everyone could have like come across as they are like more. That's why I love Unseen Bits. I think it's hilarious because everyone's just
So
like no one
good.
gives a fuck. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
I know
So
there needs to
funny.
be more unseen bits.
But no one really watches it though. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone just wants
Just
to
have
see.
it.
I
It's
said
my
that.
favourite,
I said
yeah.
that in one of
And they
them.
put it in.
Yeah, I was like, someone was like, that left me unseen bits. I was like, no one even watches unseen bits anyway. And then
And they put it in.
That's so
But I-
funny.
like that's so unserious. I'm like,
Yeah.
if the whole thing was like that, would be great. But then there'd be no drama. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be funny though.
Mm.
Well, you guys are off to Paris, as you said.
Yeah.
What's the plans? What are we doing?
we're going to Disneyland.
So
So
fun.
fun. But we're wimps on rides, the two of us.
Yeah, I'm not going on anything that's taller than me. Definitely not though. Like, no, honestly.
We'll be honest, it's a small
I
one.
actually don't even mind. It's not even the heights. I don't mind heights. It's just like speed. Like I'm not.
Yeah,
like, I have
real.
no
No,
need
it's
for
valid.
speed.
I'm
Yeah,
Really?
no, there's no need for speed.
No, there's no urgency.
No, only if I'm in like if I'm late for something. But like I hate moving really quick for some reason. I don't know
Yeah.
why. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, we'll
so
be going
funny.
on like
Do you know
on
when
the
you land
kids'
on an
rides.
airplane?
And your stomach
And
goes.
yeah, but
Oh,
when you
yeah.
land, but like you're going
it goes
so
boom.
quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like any small. Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, no, it'll be fun though. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like tour guide over here now, like you
Yeah,
know,
I know all the
She knows
spots.
all the hot spots now.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
I
fun.
know all the
Moulin
angles for
Rouge.
the pigs.
Yeah.
Moulin
Moulin
Rouge is
Rouge
over,
off
yeah.
the cards. Banned. So funny. Oh, that'd be
I
nice.
put you on the blacklist while I was there. You're never getting in.
And what would you say is next and coming up for you guys?
Obviously, we've got the big move. I feel like that's kind of taking up a lot of our time right now because I hate moving out. It's
Oh,
so stressful.
Worst.
It's
And
terrible.
You're moving country, so you have to get all your stuff over from Ireland,
Mm.
and then all my stuff from Brighton up to London is just like faff. But that's like the next big thing for us, really, together.
Yeah,
we've got, like-
yeah, we've quite a busy couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So like for me, it's crazy because like I'm away for like 3 weeks, I think. So obviously I just came over this morning. I'm away for like 3 weeks, and then I come back and only have like 5 days at home, and then I'm like moving over here. So
Yeah,
like
it's mad.
yeah,
So you're not going home for 3 weeks now?
yeah.
That's what I mean. Like
Well,
the
That's
Oh,
what I
distance
was
doesn't
living out.
really
Yeah,
like.
so I'm
living
just
out
living out of
Take
the
it home
suitcase.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
That's
just
crazy.
yeah. Well, like we have something on the 18th, I think. So like I might leave on the 19th. So
Yeah.
and like we're going on a holiday in between that. So that's why it's so tough when I'm packing. It's
Yeah.
like it's so intense because normally I'm a person that like throws t-shirts, like whatever. I can wear these like with a couple of things. Whereas I'm going to like events, going to Paris, doing this thing. So I need to plan what I'm like gonna wear like meticulously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like it was so intense. I was there for like an hour and a half like last night. It was crazy. Like I'm going out with like 30 kgs of luggage.
Organised.
Actually more than
An
30.
hour and a half feels
Thank
like
God it's
not very much time at all for a suitcase.
Not very much time.
No,
What?
I feel like when girls pack a suitcase,
Yeah.
it's like a 3
Is it?
week
Yeah,
thing.
no, I feel like I started
An
doing
hour
it a
and
few
a
years
half.
before.
Yeah.
Oh seriously?
Yeah.
That's so
Oh.
funny.
You
But I would say
probably
that's
packed it all
quick.
in
I
one.
thought I was crazy there being like
Hour and a half.
no, because normally it takes me about 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Wow, must be
I didn't
nice
know
to
how
be a
much
man.
What's taking you 3 weeks to
We've
pack
got
your
we've
bag?
got the
Gotta
packing
organise your
cubes. We've got yeah,
Yeah, so
Okay,
did
3
I.
weeks was dramatic, but like at least 3 hours. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And do you like do it on the notes and the phone and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for a
Do
big
not
trip.
forget. It
Yeah.
looks like a list.
Yeah.
yeah, checklist.
Yeah.
Passport at the top.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
make little
Yeah.
documents of like our outfits for each day as well for these trips.
Oh, wow.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll end up in the same stuff.
Oh yeah, that's actually
I
smart.
love it.
I'm learning so much, like in the last 2 months, like just about things like that,
Yeah.
just like organization and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
need to get on.
I love that. You're growing, as
Yeah.
you said.
Developing.
Okay, before we finish, we've got a little game for you.
Yay.
So, I don't know if we have a name for this. It's kind of
Games.
called like the Islander Who. So, we've got a bunch of different things, and you can either,
Excellent.
we imagine like showing a photo like quickly,
Oh, yeah.
or you could just like say the name and we can beep it if we need to. Or you can say
Will we
it.
say the name and beep it?
Yeah?
Yeah.
So wait, I don't want to get in any trouble now.
Well, no. See,
No, surely
we'll,
it'd be,
we'll
like,
beep it if you
nice
think it's going to
questions.
get you in trouble, but if
Okay.
it's not,
Okay,
then we'll keep it
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
just tell us,
Yeah.
Cool,
and we'll
cool.
figure that out in
Yeah,
post.
yeah.
That's funny. That's funny. I liked it. I'm excited.
Okay, are we
Are
ready?
we going at the same time?
Yeah.
Or one,
okay.
or one.
I mean,
Cool.
you guys just answer at the
Okay.
same time. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have different answers, you can go back and forth. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
So, the Islander who took the longest to get ready.
Meg.
Dijon.
That's perfect.
Yeah. It actually is.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, they're like both some of the most high maintenance people I've ever met in my life.
Stop.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
that's
that.
why they're
so
so
Do
funny.
you just be
good.
sleeping? Like, so do you would just be sleeping and like they want you ready like probably like an hour before you go out, whereas he'd like want to sleep. But to be fair, I was the same, but I don't do any like I'm only started doing skincare and stuff now, so I was just like quick in and out, whereas he was doing the whole thing. So yeah,
Has Megan helped you with that?
not really.
No, you've
Like,
got
yeah,
you,
not really.
He's
like,
done his
yeah.
own research.
You should have
but-
been helping me.
I
to be honest.
know. But all the stuff I use, you don't use. See, I use like a lot of like stuff for like spots
Moisturiser?
and all. No, but like obviously I use moisturizer, but you should know what moisturizer is.
Have you heard of moisturizer? It's like this new thing that I'm
It's
trying
really
out.
cool.
I have.
Try some of that.
I love that.
Okay, so tell us the Islander who was the loudest in the bedroom.
Dude,
In what
do you
way?
mean?
Oh,
Just-
Whatever way you
loud.
take that as.
I would say Blue, especially when he came back. He used to like boot that door down. Like,
Oh, is that the way you're taking it?
yeah, I mean,
Because I was trying to actually think
Who was the loudest, like kissers?
Yeah, could you hear? Because I feel like the
Yeah.
mouth
I heard-
sounds would be
Yeah,
so
I know, I know.
gross.
Supposedly,
Ringing.
supposedly, I'm the loudest.
Yeah,
Really?
you do kiss loud.
Supposedly, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly, but like, because I was like,
That was a tough watch.
what?
I can imagine.
Yeah.
That would give me nightmares.
Next question, please.
Okay, the Islander who has secretly hooked up out of the season. Your faces.
There has to
Is
be
there anything?
someone.
Oh,
What, like-
I know. As
Oh, I know as well.
We'll
But we
beef it.
can't
We'll
say
beef
that.
it.
Just in case.
Well,
any
that
lads,
was
in
juicy.
case any lads are watching this.
Okay, so who was the Islander who was a walking red flag?
I love him, but Harry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see
Like
that.
Harry
a,
Harrison.
a
See
lovable
that.
red flag.
Yeah.
Maybe like an orange flag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think probably young bull, like,
yeah, Harry Harrison. Definitely.
because like, yeah, you don't really even need to speak
Yeah.
too much on that. Like, but he's like, he's 22 as well, you know. So well,
Yeah.
he's 23 now, I think. But like, you know,
Yeah, Harry's got no.
I would have been so
excuse.
yeah. Harry doesn't, but like, I would have been the exact same, like not the exact same. No, not the exact same. But I would have been. I wouldn't have been
Careful.
able to act as probably well as I think I tried to act on it when I was that bit younger.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I mean?
Yeah, that's
sure.
fair.
You
Yeah.
can definitely tell the young
Oh, yeah.
people in
Yeah.
the villa are like just running around
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So, oh, sorry, Ben.
Oh, Ben.
It's like too
Ben.
obvious.
Yeah.
so
Blanks.
true.
Yeah, no, like
Love
I
it.
love him so much.
so
Like,
funny.
I think he like it didn't come across as well. But like everyone who meets him, like everyone who came in would see Ben and be like, I thought I wasn't gonna like you,
He's hilarious.
and like you, because he's just quite innocent and just like
Yeah.
just a fun guy, like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But probably doesn't think before he speaks sometimes. But like
A lot of the time.
yeah, but like yeah, so like, but he's
hilarious.
a red flag.
Yeah,
Blanks.
yeah,
Yeah, that's real.
100%.
He
Yeah.
thrives off that.
Who is the Islander that has the best fashion sense?
Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Of.
Agree.
Do you want to say the girl or I'll say the guy?
Yeah.
Oh. I would say Billikis.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fair. I would say Cash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were some
Yeah.
stylish people in there. I feel like all the
Yeah,
outfits were
everyone was
really
so
killing
good.
it. And we
Yeah.
did see a lot of white folks. So
When I came
we
back from
see
my beat,
you.
I was like, you got a bikini, you got a bikini.
Doing the Lord's work. I
Yeah,
like
yes.
it.
I have some new dresses here if anyone wants them. Like, so funny.
Amazing.
Who is your favourite Islander other than each other, obviously?
Oh.
That's a mad one for
That
me.
gives- yeah,
That's a
it's
mad
like,
one
how
for
do
me
you-
because I was in there for so long, I feel like who I was close to like changed like throughout the week.
Through the
because people
eras.
would-
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
exactly through the eras. Yeah.
Literally.
So like people, but not even like because they'd be there and I just would start like they could get dumped, you know. So then you kind of have to like you get closer to someone else. So I genuinely was like real close with like obviously Harry and D. I was in there with them from the start, and then Young Bull came in, but then like I was quite close with Tommy and Ben for a while, and then I think when the Casa Boys came in, I more like Jamie, Ty, and Cash. To be honest, I was still friends with everyone, but I just more got closer with them. Just whatever way it was, like you know what I mean. I think Harry and D and Harrison were just like really close.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, I'll just chill with the Casa Boys. But I still love all the lads. Like yeah,
Yeah.
I would say Alima. She
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
I just love her so much. Like, even just sit back and watch her exist was like my favorite activity in there. You just never know what she's gonna do. Like,
Yeah,
she could
she's
either be like
mad.
falling, burning herself at a corner, or sleeping. Like, and there's just like you don't know what to expect. And even
That's so
still, she's
funny.
like the exact same. And I just love her.
We love the chaos.
She's
Yeah.
so
She's
funny.
funny.
a
She's
chaotic
literally
queen. Okay, last one. The Islander who we will be seeing on Love Island All Stars.
Oh, how long have you got?
Give us a list.
I feel like so many people from our season could be like on it.
Yeah.
No one's confirmed yet, but like, there's so many single people. That would be good, innit?
yeah.
Do you know what I
It's tough because going like off based off like who you know and whatever is also different to what I'm seeing on social media, and I'm seeing like all these
Yeah,
like
so
I'm
many
seeing like
rumours
on
stuff.
social media it's like Andrada's going in, Ben's going in, Harrison's going in,
Alima's going in.
Alima's going in. So that's what it's saying on social media. So that
Yeah.
kind of like, whereas like there's definitely like to be honest, the majority of people
They can't have
who-
everyone.
Yeah, and the majority of people who are on our season, like the majority of them are single now. So
yeah.
or are
True, there
single.
weren't too many success
Yeah.
There wasn't a
stories.
lot of
Yeah.
love on Love Island, was there?
Love Island, like.
But yeah, so I think that like everyone, okay, not anyone who went on our season, but the majority would probably just do well on All Stars. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like they've went through a tough like warming up period, and now they're on to the
Yeah.
That's
onto the,
true.
yeah,
And I feel
so-
like people like to see the cast that has come out of the villa
Yeah,
like
straight
recently
away,
and then
yeah.
back on.
'Cause it's
Yeah.
just fresh,
Everyone's
like,
it's
yeah.
fresh. Everyone's like keeping up with what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then it's like exciting
That's
to see
true.
them again. So I guess we'll see.
Mm.
Yeah, I feel like they could be a good few people on
Yeah,
there.
Definitely.
I'm excited,
I'm excited
to see.
for that.
Yeah.
Oh, this was so fun.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming on, guys.
having
Thanks for
us.
having us. Yeah.
Yeah, so
And-
nice chatting to you.
Yeah.
And have fun in Paris.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait to see all the pics.
Yeah,
so.
can't wait to take him. I was at Brillicus's content
Oh,
workshop as
perfect.
well. Yeah, I was literally just like, I'm just doing an hour of study on how to take pictures
Oh,
for
yeah.
Megan. Like,
Boyfriend duties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love that.
I love that. Thanks, guys.
no worries.
Thank you.